Rubio back to Marc Gasol for three. Go! Starman and the qualifiers coming to the fore. Here's Ingles. Hands it off to Mills. You're a poet? Did you know it? Here's Gasol again. Feels the mismatch on Creek and goes up and scores. Great job, Marc Gasol. Kind of get the feeling right now their hopes ride with him, but they've got to get stops.
Well, it's officially a clutch game. 5 points under 5 minutes is Creek.
Ooh, looked like he might have taken an extra step, but there's Nick Kay once again.
It's like they're forgetting about him, leaving him wide open underneath the basket. No box out.
Yo, back to Gasol. Pau Ribas, feet set. Go! Pau Ribas! The pick set. Yule explodes down the lane. Spain have closed the gap to 2. And Lamanus calls timeout. Dellavedova, again, closely guarded by Pau Ribas, who's been a real terrier on defense. Pat Mills for 3, and the follow. Wasn't really able to sustain that level of performance. And Mills goes to the line to take it back to a 3-point lead.
Mills, who's just been on a tear this World Cup, scoring 20+ in 5 of the last 6 appearances. Seemed like an opportunity slipped away with that offensive foul.
Yes, it did. In the bronze medal game of the Rio Olympics, it left the Australians to a man in tears. Here they are, and doing battle again is Ricky Rubio. Rubio goes behind his back, gets it back to Gasol, lays it up and in. It's a 1-point game. Has it. He's been in this spot so many times in his career. He drives into the lane, puts it up off the glass. And a foul pushing off called on Bogut.
Has to knock down these free throws.
Well, Australia have got to box out, but nevertheless, what a moment for Marc Gasol. And there was no doubt about it, folks. That was going in. He has knotted the game at 70 if he makes it. Gasol makes the second. Big time from a big time player. Uncertain territory here for the last 8.7 seconds. They want to get it to Mills. They do. Mills drives in and takes the contact. And Locatelli, the Brazilian referee, calls the foul. And you have to say,
I can't guess.
What a moment for the
he will not be able to advance the ball if he makes the second. Mills takes his time and sinks the first. I can only imagine. And misses the second. Now Rubio with a chance to win it. He puts it up from midcourt. Oh! Went in. It hit off the glass and stayed out. Unbelievable.
Well, thank God we get an overtime game from this classic.
He's got to shake it off. Now Yule hands it off to Gasol, lays it up. Spain in front.
Only knocked down 2 threes.
Spain with the momentum. Rubio back to Gasol for 3. Good! That is the response by a world champion, folks. He is playing like it tonight. Mills from deep, and he answers with a 3.
It's for the Perth Wildcats.
Rubio bounce pass to Clover for the 2-handed jam.
What a way to pick up another double-double for Ricky Rubio.
Hustles and bats the ball out to Dellavedova. Now Ingles, and gets the block.
That's all I'm doing.
Will be the commentator's curse. Ingles.
Ties it up at 78.
Fernandez turns his back, and they tried to deny. They get it to Bogut. And Pat Mills.
Oh, quick foul, quick whistle.
Mills, this has been a large part of the story today, not only with his overall scoring, but his trips to the free throw line. He was 6 of 9 before that. Now he's 7 of 10. And some of the Australian fans overcome with emotion here watching this. On the cusp of what would be their most famous ever victory in a FIBA Basketball World Cup. Got a few options there.
Well, Sergio Llull's been the one with the ball in his hands in the final seconds numerous times.
But Rubio might have the ball as well, and also Marc Gasol is going to pick and pop. And yes, it is down to the wire, folks. Overtime, 80-78. Remember, first ever semifinal for Australia. Spain winning the title back in 2006. First time they've made it back to the semi since then. Here's Llull, and over to Gasol, and Rubio has it. Now he's going to penetrate. No, he's going to get it, and they're going to get it inside to Gasol, and he's fouled.
2 free throws for Marc Gasol.
Well, how many clutch free throws can he make today? I mean, he's already hit a bunch. 6 of 6 at the line today. 27 points. 4.6 seconds remain. If you're Spanish and you're pulling for the Spaniards right now, you're as nervous as all get out. And once again, Gasol is just
Pure.
yes, a machine-like perfection. And again,
They run the baseline.
McKay hands it off to Dellavedova. Dellavedova has to put it up, and we've got double overtime.
That was Australia, but didn't take long for Spain to get right there as well. Game we've had in the history of the World Cup knockout stages.
Mills drives in, and the tap is good from Bogut. Here is Claver, clutch shot by Victor Claver. Affected the shot, now Rubio. Outside, wide open, Llull for 3! Run back to the other end of the court. Spain now with an opportunity, Rubio.
They switch again.
And there's Gasol, he catches it!
Down the open shot.
Rubio to the corner, Claver, pump fake, passes it back to Gasol. Now Llull for 3.
Oh!
Sergio Llull! Well, I'll tell you what, he's had his struggles in this game, but he's starting to hit big shots. Ingles trapped. Gets it over to Baines for 3. Good! Breathes a little hope into the Boomers. Now they got to get a stop, and a block called on Creek.
It's going to send Rubio to the line. He hasn't missed today. See him.
Yep. Good call.
Fraction of a second too late. Time NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls.
Yes, he was. And Rubio, and you know what? The free throw game is so important, and Spain have excelled in this aspect of the game today. 16 of 17 now. And look at those numbers for Rubio. Outstanding. Under 2 minutes to go. 150, in fact. Quick pass to Mills that goes out of his hands, and then Claver fouled by Mills. Close games in this World Cup. Australia
Pick up his second block of the game. The Ingles has passed up on a few shots, takes one here, in and out. Ingles just 1 of 9 from the field. You know, they forced Patty Mills.
And 2 misses for Rubio. A little bit of hope for Australia. Mills pulls up from deep and knocks in a 3. And he gets it back to 5.
Good pressure in the backcourt here.
Well, you got to foul Rubio, don't you? You just missed 2. Oh, they're going to play D, it looks like. You don't want to foul now. You've let so much time go off the clock.
With the trap here.
4, 3 on the shot clock. 2, Yule. Over to Gasol, wide open. Good, right at the end.
Oh, Gasol signaling it's game over. We'll see.
Goulding misses badly, and Spain are going to win. They're going back to the final of the FIBA Basketball World Cup, winning a double overtime classic against Australia, who suffer the worst pain yet again against the European giants. They lose it 95-88. Spain, just tremendous efforts. I mean, you know, we talk about Gasol, but it has been a heroic effort from a whole bunch of people today. Spain win it 95-88 over Australia.
Well, Jeff, what a joy to be part of this classic. Such a gutsy victory from the Spaniards. They were down, but they were never out. And it took 10 extra minutes of basketball, a full 5th period, essentially. 50 minutes of end-to-end. I mean, it's just been phenomenal. And now Spain, the first team to clinch a spot in that championship game.
Look at how tired they are.
Yeah. Well, they're going to await, obviously, the victor of the France-Argentina matchup, but Australia, obviously, kudos to them for their performance here.
That was about as gutsy an effort as I've ever seen a Spain play. I mean, they had their backs to the wall.